This is the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. We have assembled the world's finest sports and trivia dorks to prove once and for all that we are just as bad at this as we were at sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. Sports trivia for those of us who rode the pine. I'm your host, Josh, and today's game will be pitting the team of Scott and Eric versus Matt and Mason. Let's take a couple moments since this is one of our early podcasts, to give a brief introduction to yourself and let us know your team name. Why don't we start with Eric?
Hi, my name's Eric from Buffalo, New York. Just living the dream at home, raising some kids, trying not to mess them up too bad. Watching sports, old sports now because that's all I have left at this time. But repping the Cowboys, Colorado Avalanche more than anything, and the White Sox.
All right, Scott?
My name's Scott. I've watched every NBA All-Star game since 1990 over the past couple of weeks, just because there's nothing else to do. And so that's been interesting. It's a lot of fun. I'm from Albany, New York. Eric and I have decided our team is New York Sucks because it does. The weather, everything else.
Taxes.
Yep. I'm excited to answer some questions, though, man. I miss sports, so this is going to be fun.
All right, wonderful. And for the next team, let's start with Mason.
I'm Mason. I am just outside of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I am currently a student at LSU, just finished up my junior year. Big Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans fan, and Braves, casually, but I'll count them as my Major League Baseball team. I'm just super excited to be here.
And lastly, Matt.
Matt Doherty. I live in western Wisconsin. I rep the Green Bay Packers, Wisconsin Badgers, and then oddly, since I'm right on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin, I actually work in Minnesota and was born there too. I'm actually a Twins fan, a Wild fan, North Stars fan, and kind of sometimes a Timberwolves fan. So, but Timberwolves mainly just when they're good, so which isn't very often. So yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, and your guys' team name?
We are North Meets South, since he's representing the Creole Nation down there, and I'm representing the cold Cheeseville.
All right, wonderful. Well, welcome to the bench, gentlemen. Now on to the rules. So we'll be starting off with our tailgate round to warm up you guys. This will be followed by 4 quarters of play, each with a different trivia style. The styles of quarters 1 through 3 will change from show to show, and the host will explain them as we go along. In the 4th quarter, our contestants will wager from their points accumulated to see who is today's winner. And like any good sporting event, we'll have a halftime show after the 2nd quarter with questions all about movies and or music pertaining to sports. Let's get this game underway. So to begin, it's time for the tailgate, consisting of 3 warm-up questions worth 10 points each. And each team will be answering these. Question 1. Who is the shortest player to win the NBA Slam Dunk competition?
Yeah, I think we're locked in.
Yeah, we're
Unless
locked in.
you have a different idea, Mason.
Good, Eric.
Yep.
All right, well, let's start with New York Sucks. What do you guys got?
Go ahead and take it, Scott.
We went with the Atlanta Hawks sensation, Mr. Spud Webb.
Spud Webb. Okay, how about North Meets South?
Oh, I thought we were locked in, but now Mason and I are going back and forth here. But do you mind if I go with what I originally said?
Yeah, that's all good. We'll go with that.
I think they're right, though, with Spud Webb, but we said Muggsy Bogues.
Oh, the correct answer is Anthony Spud Webb.
Nice.
He was 5'7", and he beat his Atlanta Hawks teammate Dominique Wilkins in the finals in 1986.
Can Muggsy Bogues dunk? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Probably not. And he couldn't Space Jam.
There you go.
They took his powers, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Right. On to question 2. What golf course is the Masters tournament held at?
I'm good locking in here.
I mean,
North Meets South, you guys can discuss.
Yeah, I mean, I think guys, or Mason, I know the city, but is that the name of the course?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, it should be the name of it. I mean,
I think so. Yeah. So I think we'll just go with that then. Yeah. So we're locked into.
All right. New York Sucks. What you got?
All right. We went with, just the name of the city, Augusta. I think it's Augusta
Meet South?
National.
Go ahead,
Yeah, that's
Mason.
what we have as well. That's what we have, Augusta.
Yeah, the official name is the Augusta National Golf Club, but both teams will get credit for that one. Moving on to the last warm-up question of the tailgate. How many strikes does it take to complete a perfect score of 300 in bowling?
I can log in with that, Scott.
I can lock in also.
New York Sucks. What you got?
95% sure it's 12 strikes.
Okay. North meets South. What do you guys got?
Yes, it is 12 strikes. It's 9 for the first 9 and then 3 in the 10th.
Correct. Little did I know, but 75-year-old Will June, grandfather of former NFL linebacker Cato June, became the oldest player to bowl consecutive perfect games on August 31st of 2010. Heading into the first quarter, we have a score of New York Sucks with 30 and North meets South of 20. Today's first quarter will be the Dean's List. For this round, there will be 3 top 10 lists where the teams will go back and forth guessing items on the list. If a team guesses incorrectly at any point in the list, the other team can attempt to finish out the list. Each team is allowed 1 mulligan to be used after an incorrect guess. Each item is worth 10 points. The first list is the top 10 highest paid athletes of 2019 per Forbes.com. And since North meets South is just trailing by a little bit here, we'll let them go first for the first list.
All right, well, we're going to hope he's on the list, and we'll say LeBron James.
LeBron James is on the list at number 8.
Well, let's go with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo is second on the list.
We'll go with Messi.
Lionel Messi, number 1 on the list.
Okay, we're gonna go with Rafael Nadal.
Rafael Nadal is not in the top 10. So at this point, you guys get the opportunity to try and run the rest of the list, North meets South. So you guys can talk it out.
How many more do we have left?
There are 7 more answers to the top 10.
Geez. We're not going to run that list
But
without
you
getting
get
it
10
wrong.
for everyone you get right. Unless, hold on, let me take a step back. New York Sucks. Would you like to use your mulligan on this list and get back in?
Not on this list. At least I don't think we should use it on this list.
I'm hoping the other list will be a little bit better.
Okay. All right. So North meets South, you have an opportunity to try and run the list.
Well, let's go with Roger Federer then.
Roger Federer, number 5 on the list.
And then you want to do one of those 2 golfers there, Mason?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about either one of them, honestly.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. When it comes to endorsements and stuff like that, I mean, neither one of them are like household names. You think that this top 10 would be, household names people. How about this name?
You guys can actually say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're out.
Yeah,
How about Serena Williams?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I just don't know how much money she made and if it was enough to crack.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Forbes, I'm thinking Forbes probably does the holistic thing about what they do. They don't really care about how much they make from their team. They just make about how much money they make.
Yeah.
And Serena Williams is super active in like a billion things in the world. They're like just like a whole industry around just her. So I'm going to say Serena Williams.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think she could be on that list for sure.
Serena Williams is not on the list. So the remaining items on the list is number 3, Neymar.
Yeah, that was
number 4.
Soccer's huge.
Yeah, number 4, Canelo Alvarez.
Wow.
Number 6, Russell Wilson. Number 7, Aaron Rodgers. Number 9, Stephen Curry. Number 10, Kevin Durant.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't think basketball would be on there for the fact
Outside
that
of LeBron, outside of LeBron, I didn't think. Maybe
Like
was probably the only other one.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to
Mason
list.
did have Steph Curry, and I didn't. I'm sorry about that,
I
but
knew he just signed a big deal and he had a bunch of endorsements, but I thought maybe he was slightly off the list. But yeah.
All right, moving on to list 2, and New York Sucks. We'll go first on this one. So list 2 is the top 10 home run hitters of 1998 per baseballreference.com.
First one here. We're going to go with Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire is number 1 on the list. He hit 70 home runs that year.
1998.
1998.
So, yeah, I'm going to say this. It's Junior's got to be on there. Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr., number 3 on the list with 56 home runs.
Yeah, let's go with Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, number 2 with 66 home runs.
1998.
I'm not much help here because I wasn't alive then.
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's how I was sitting there
pulling
thinking
out
you
of my
probably got probably gonna have to rely on me on that one. Trying to think of the other. I wonder if Canseco was in that list. Let's go with Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco tied for 6th with 46 home runs.
I think that was his biggest year.
I think you're right.
I feel really good about the next one, Eric. Pretty sure he hit 50 home runs that year for the Padres. That's Greg Vaughn.
You guys going with Greg Vaughn?
Yeah.
Greg Vaughn, number 4 on the list. You are correct with 50 home runs.
All right, I'll just take this, Mason, since I think you.
Yeah, I got some names, but I don't feel any
yeah.
confidence in them.
I
So
mean, 98. That was a prolific hitting year, but I mean, so what are the? So we had we didn't have Barry Bonds.
Barry
No.
Bonds is not on the list.
Oh,
that was before his big growth spurt.
Yeah.
that's right. That was that season that caused him to start doing the roids. That's right.
It was before he found his spinach.
So, North meets South, would you like to use your mulligan in this round?
So we only have one mulligan for the whole game for the
one mulligan for the whole quarter.
Mason. I'm not really confident beyond. I think I got 2 more names in my head, and that's about it. So
I got a couple, but with very little confidence in either of them. So
yeah, so we'll decline.
Okay, so then New York sucks. You got a chance to finish out the list.
All right. Are we good with that one then? With,
You can say it. So yeah, go
Tommy?
ahead. Yep,
we
go
good
with
with
Jim
him?
Thome.
All right.
Yep.
We're going to go with Jim Thome.
Unfortunately, Jim Thome was not in the top 10.
How about Rafael Palmeiro would be my next guess?
The remaining 5 are Albert Bell with 49 home runs. Vinny Castilla was tied with Jose Canseco at 46. Both Manny Ramirez and Juan Gonzalez hit 45.
Yeah.
I put both of them in the chat for us.
Yeah.
And lastly, Andres Galarraga hit 44 home runs.
Big cat.
Galarraga. What a name.
It's just a figment of my imagination right now.
All right. Moving on to the third and final list, and you both have your mulligans to use this list. And we'll go back and start with North meets South. The top 10 career passing yards leaders per ProFootballReference.com.
Well,
I assume this is NFL and not CFL, right?
Yes, this is the National Football League, correct?
all right. Well, I'm pretty sure I have one for this one.
You can
Fairly
start out there. I know who you're going to say.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the obvious, Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, number 1 with 77,416 yards to date.
All right. I say we just keep going with the obvious ones for now. And let's go with Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is 3rd on the list, 71,940 yards.
I'll take the next one there, Mason, right?
Yeah.
I think his name is Brett Favre.
Brett Favre, 4th on the list, 71,838 yards.
Hey, we're gonna go with the brand new Buccaneer, Mr. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, 2nd on the list with 74,571 yards to date.
But we think Mason and I are going to go with Joe Montana.
Joe Montana is not in the top 10. But I'm assuming you would like to use your mulligan.
Yes. Let's go ahead and use our mulligan.
All right, so you're teed back up. There are 6 still on the list, 5 through 10.
We'll go with Dan Marino.
Dan Marino, 5th on the list, 61,361 passing yards.
All right. Let's see.
The first one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with Warren Moon.
Warren Moon falls just outside of the top 10 at number 11.
Okay, we have a mulligan.
Yeah.
Have your mulligan. You are teed back up.
Let's do the other one, Eric.
Let's go with choice number 2. Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers, number
good
6.
one. That's a good one.
59,271 yards to date.
Yeah, that's what Mason just typed me.
Yep.
Yeah. Go for that one. Go for that
I
one.
just typed.
Yep.
All right, let's go Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman is not in the top 10.
They didn't throw a lot. Emmitt Smith ran the
Emmitt
ball.
Smith, yeah.
So New York sucks. You got a chance to possibly give me the last 4 answers.
All right. Let me. There's
You
a
guys
couple.
talk out loud.
There's a couple that we
Talk out
overlooked.
loud.
There's a couple we overlooked here that are we kind of reached before we needed to.
What do you
So
thinking?
first would be Aaron Rodgers.
I
I would say that's my has to be.
I'm trying. Well, what I'm thinking is, what do you say? Phillip Rivers was what, number 6 or 7, and Phillip's going to have more than A-Rod just because Phillip's been playing a few more years than him.
Yeah,
Right.
but I feel if Rivers is on that list, Rodgers has to be. I got 2 others as well. I like Eli for that, and then I also like Ben Roethlisberger.
I
say we pick one of those 3.
Yeah, I agree. Eli and Ben have 3 or 4 seasons on Rodgers, but Ben's always been injured, so his numbers might be a little bit lower. Eli was never hurt, didn't always put up the most passing yards, but I feel like cumulatively, has to be in the top 10, right? I mean,
well, he was an Iron Man for forever.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Let's
go
with
Eli then. All right.
I'm gonna go.
Next
Eli
would be Eli.
Eli Manning, number 7 on the list.
Oh.
7,023 passing.
Right. So if that's right, then we go with one of the other ones, Rodgers or Roethlisberger.
Let's go Rodgers.
All right. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers falls outside of the top 10 at 13. You guys were talking about number 8, which is Ben Roethlisberger. Number 9, a particular quarterback for the Denver Broncos, John Elway.
Yeah.
And Matty Ice, Matt Ryan, rounds out the top 10.
Matt Ryan.
Really?
Another guy who doesn't get hurt, puts up a ton of passing yards, even though his team isn't always that great.
In the back of my mind, I was thinking about Matt Stafford, even just because he throws for 40.
Yeah.
He's banged up a lot too, though.
Yeah. Matt Stafford is 18 on the list currently. So after the first quarter, we have a close score. New York Sucks has 110 points, followed just a little bit behind. North Meet South is at 100.
Solid game.
Right.
So today's second quarter will be how low can you go? For this round, there will be 4 questions consisting of 5 clues given one at a time. After each clue, each team will decide if they want to lock in their guess by sending me a Zoom chat. If a correct answer is locked in after the first clue, this team will receive 50 points. After the second clue, 40. The third clue, 30, and so on. Everybody all right with that?
Sounds good.
Yeah, like that.
All right, question 1. Who am I? Clue number 1. I played basketball at the University of Michigan in the 90s. Does either team want to lock in their answer?
I like the first one, but it's too vague.
It is. Yeah, I think it's. I think that's right, but let's do one more clue.
Yeah, just to narrow out because you got 2 there that could easily be
right.
So either team locking in?
No,
We're not.
we'll wait.
Okay, clue number 2. I was drafted by the Denver Nuggets in 1994. Does either team want to lock in their guess?
I thought he was traded. Draft day trade.
Wrong year, though.
Is it? Okay. Then it would be. I'm good locking in with that one then.
Second one?
Yeah.
All right, if you're locking in,
Let's-
please send me.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Let's take a shot here.
Yeah, we'll take a
right.
risk.
All right. I'll send it to him.
Yeah. I don't think we're not ready yet.
No.
So if they're wrong, then they're done, right?
If they're wrong, they will get 0 points for
Okay.
this question.
I love to gamble.
All right, clue number 3. My highest points per game average, 23.8, was when I was playing for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
I don't know.
North meets south. Are you able to lock in, or do you need more clues?
Oh,
I'm not sure at all. No. Mason, do you have any idea?
I have an inkling of one of the names that we mentioned, but I'm not even close to feeling good about it.
So,
All right, so on
oh wait,
clue number
hold on
4.
a second. No,
Okay.
hold on a second. So,
Josh, since we're locked in, can they discuss the names? I mean,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can't answer,
Yeah.
right? So-
Your answer doesn't
Yeah.
affect.
yeah,
so
so I'm thinking it's not Weber. He never played with the Bulls. I know he played with the Sixers and after he's with Sacramento.
King?
What's that? Juwan
Yeah, I was saying the
Howard?
King.
Yeah, the Kings. Yeah, Howard. I forget where he even played, but he didn't play with the
Played for the
Bulls.
Heat later on, but I have
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Rose is the only one I can think of. I don't even know if I can't remember him playing with the Bulls, but I think he might have. Yeah, that's the only name that I can think of that would be the one.
Yeah, I mean, we can go for it.
You
That's
want to lock in with that?
with that.
are you guys ready to lock in?
Yeah, we'll lock in with Jalen Rose.
All right, you can. So locking in with Jalen Rose. The correct answer. Oh, so I guess actually first we'll go back. Team New York sucks. Your answer was.
We went with Juwan Howard, even though I spelled
went
it
with-
incorrectly.
With Juwan Howard after after clue 2.
Yeah, it's Jalen Rose.
It is Jalen Rose.
Or played for the Bulls.
Yeah.
All right.
So we got 20 points or 30 points?
You got 30 points because you answered after clue 3. Question 2. What am I? Clue number 1. I was established in 1929 and joined my league in 1930. Is either team willing to lock in an answer?
No, I don't. I'm not. No.
No.
I have an
I mean,
idea,
it's-
but I'm not.
Clue number 2. I am the 5th oldest team that is still playing in my league.
Can't be an MLB team.
Is either team ready to lock in after second clue?
We are not.
But I'm trying to think. I know there was a bunch of other teams in Boston and in Washington and in Philadelphia, but I'm thinking
Yeah, I think we should just wait. But I'm
Okay.
thinking that seems.
I love this though. I love this format there, Bob. That's great.
Yeah, thanks.
Go ahead. I think we're gonna wait one more.
All right. Clue number 3. I have had 21 Hall of Famers play for me.
Okay.
I can't even think of 21 people that played with that other team.
That's
Is
fair.
either team willing to lock
All right.
in their guess?
Were you okay with locking on that one?
Yeah, I'm good with it. Let's go for it.
All right. So if they're locked in, let's talk this out then.
Yeah, so I don't think it's basketball because he keeps saying league
Okay.
where their conferences, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking league is baseball.
I just feel that the time frame he's saying baseball was established. I don't know, just like well before that.
And I'm trying to go off what Matt was saying too. He said Boston, Philadelphia, Washington, which would be like the Red Sox, the Washington Senators, the Philadelphia A's.
Yeah.
What I was thinking as he was saying that stuff.
What clue are we on right now?
We're on clue 3, which is worth 30 points.
I say we let's hear
let's
one
hear
more.
it.
Yeah.
All right. So, clue 4. My official colors are Honolulu blue and silver.
No.
I
No, I know that. Actually, we should have waited, Mason.
It sounds like they didn't get it right. So
No, I'm now going to football.
the Detroit Lions.
I think so.
Like, I mean, blue and silver. I can't.
Yeah.
To me, that's the Detroit Lions. But they even had 21 Hall of Famers.
I mean, they're a pretty old team. I know they are an old team.
No, I know that too. I mean,
And then joining the league at the same time, because when football first started, I mean,
Right.
there was all sorts of different leagues
Canton
out. And-
Bulldogs.
I can't. I'm not sure if I can
The
think of another
basketball.
team in any sport that's Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm good with that then.
Okay,
I say we go with
we're
that.
gonna lock in with the Detroit Lions.
All right. And North meets South, your guys' guess was?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
And the answer is the Detroit Lions.
Nice.
Oh
nice.
man, Honolulu blue and silver. I know that one. I know that one.
As soon as I said it, I knew Matt was going to just
killing me, man.
All right. On to question 3. Where am I? Clue number 1. I have hosted the Olympics more than once.
Josh, is this going to be a city or an arena, or can you not tell us that?
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
It's just where am I?
You can be in
It's got to be a city.
All right. So nobody's locking in after the first clue.
Mhm.
All right. Clue number 2. I have the second oldest velodrome in the world. So New York sucks. You're not locking in.
Oh yeah,
You're
we're
not.
passing on that definitely.
So hold on a second here, Mason. I mean, I know that one has hosted it twice. So those are 3 cities that we know for sure has hosted it
Yeah.
twice. I don't think this city's only hosted it once that I can think of.
Yeah, I think that's only one.
And I'm pretty sure this one's only one also. I spelled it wrong again there, but those
Yeah,
3 ones, I mean, the only reason I think it could be this one is because of when it hosted the first time. So maybe they still use the same velodrome, almost like 120 years later or something like that or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I don't know if we want to risk it, but that
You want to
makes
gamble it? What are we on number 4 right now, Josh?
It's just 2.
We're on number
This is clue
2.
number 2.
I mean, this one would be the only other one I could think of that might be it. I mean, it's certainly not this one.
Yeah, I ruled that out.
All right, we'll hold off with the next one.
All right. Clue number 3. Between 1927 and 1939, I had no fewer than 27 Greyhound tracks.
Oddly specific.
Yeah. That's not helping me at all.
It's-
I don't know.
Maybe
I
These
know
clues,
that
these clues are supposed to help, right?
I know that dog racing was big in that city and that country around that time, but I have no clue. So, but that doesn't
Either
discount.
team going to lock in?
No, I think
Passing.
We possibly could.
Okay. Clue number 4. My oldest golf club is Royal Blackheath.
Should we lock in with that?
Yep, I'm good with that.
All right. So North meets South is locking in. So New York sucks. You're free to discuss and either decide to lock in or take the last clue.
I'm good with waiting.
Yeah, I just don't know how helpful it's going to be. None of them have been helpful, but yeah, I guess we might as well take the.
All right. So the last clue, clue number 5. I am home to the Wimbledon Championships.
Why can't I? Oh my God.
I know, like I watch Wimbledon all the time, but I never pay attention to where it is.
It's funny because I hear Wimbledon and I'm immediately like I got the French Open city in my head. That's
I know,
the only
yeah.
thing popping in my head.
I was thinking Australia. I'm like, I know that's at Rod Laver Arena or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Do you
I
guys
think
have
I
a
got.
guess?
I think
Yes.
we're overthinking it. I think we're
Yes,
overthinking it.
let's do it.
All right.
Uh,
So New York sucks. What's your answer?
I mean, I overlooked the fact that it was the Olympic question in the beginning. I'm going to go with London.
We're going to London, right?
Yeah,
All
London.
right. North meets South. Your answer was
Yeah.
Very same.
London. Yep.
London is correct. There have been 7 cities that have hosted the Olympics more than once. Athens, Paris, London, St. Moritz, Switzerland,
Ooh.
Lake Placid, New York,
Oh.
Los Angeles, and Innsbruck, Austria. So the question 4, the last in this quarter, when am I? Clue number 1. The Boston Celtics beat the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals. Okay. Clue number 2. Manchester United won the UEFA Champions League Finals. New York sucks. You guys
I don't think
We're
so
we're going to pass. We're
Yeah,
going
I mean,
to pass on that.
Mason, your second one probably is the most likely one of the 2 guesses that you had there on that first one. But I have no idea if that's
I'm
true.
not sure about it. That's just a shooting off the
so
hip.
Yeah.
moving on to clue 3.
Yes.
Clue 3. Venus Williams defeated her sister in the Wimbledon Championships. New York Sucks. Are you guys looking to lock in an answer?
Are you good with 75%?
I mean, I am if you are.
Go for it. I gambled once.
All right, let me
Your turn.
let me message this to him.
All right. And North meets South, you guys are going to wait? You
Not
guys can
100%.
actually talk out loud now, too.
Yeah. So okay. So we're just going off of the Lakers Magic. I'm sorry, the Lakers Celtics, and I'm thinking, that was that. So it was after Shaq, and I think it was just Kobe, right?
Yeah.
And the Lakers had. Do they still have Allen and Rondo and KG? Maybe not KG.
Yeah, that was the
nobody
big four for the Celtics were still intact at the time.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking 2009 is probably a better guess, but I'm not 100% sure. So we have one more left, right, Josh?
There's two more clues.
You want to wait till the next one?
Yeah, I'm not 100% on that. I think we probably be best to wait.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait then.
Okay, clue number 4. The New York Giants beat the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, that's 42, which was the big upset, and that'd be 2008.
Yep, because I remember very specifically in December of 2008, I was at the Packers Giants NFC Championship game when Favre threw that interception to end the game, and that's the game where the Giants went on to beat the Patriots in the undefeated season. So 2008, I think, is our answer.
Yeah, I'm good.
You
We're
guys are
locking in with
locking-
2008.
All right, so you guys are locking with 2008, and New York Sucks. What was your guess?
It was not 2008, unfortunately. It was 2010.
Yes, the correct answer is 2008.
Yep.
There have been 2 years where the Boston Celtics beat the Lakers and Man U won the Champions League. That was 2008 and 1968.
Wow.
So we got 10 points on that, or 20?
You guys got 20 points on that. The last clue for that one was Beijing hosted the Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay, heading into halftime, it is still a close game, but North meets South has pulled ahead. They have 170 points to New York Sucks 140 points.
New York Sucks, and we're going to prove it, okay?
That's right.
All right, now that we've finished up the second quarter, it's time for the halftime show. There'll be 5 movie and or music questions that pertain to sports, each worth 20 points each. Question number 1. What actor portrayed Wilbur Shooter Flatch in the movie Hoosiers?
Oh, geez.
I mean, we can lock in because we only know.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Yeah, you guys can talk about it because we're
All right, you guys are locked. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so he was in, he's been in a million things. He's famous for like being high on coke all the time. He was in Hoosiers and he played a drunk father, lived out in the woods and almost shot him. And then he became the coach and then took over and coached the game at the end. He was also in Apocalypse Now.
I have a name that popped in my head, but I don't even know why this name popped in my
Go
head.
ahead.
Relevant to the situation. Because I think he was in Hoosiers. Again, I have not seen the movie. This is just based on passing. I don't know why Gene Hackman popped in my head.
Gene Hackman was in Hoosiers, but he was the main character. He wasn't this guy.
Why that name was in my head.
Yeah, Shooter was.
Other than that,
I can't pull it. I'll have to pass.
nah, I
All
don't
right.
know. So
All right, so North meets South is passing on this one. How about New York Sucks? You guys got an answer?
I mean, I'm just going to give you just a random celebrity, and let's just go with Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson is not correct.
It's a great guess.
It
And
was.
Matt, the person you are thinking of is Dennis Hopper.
Damn it!
Oh my!
Wow.
Damn it! Oh.
Yes, Gene Hackman was the one who did portray Coach Norman Dale.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and admit it. Mason's got an excuse for not ever seeing this movie because he's 15. I've never seen the movie. All I know is Gene Hackman.
Yeah, I saw when
in
I
it.
was a kid. I remember Gene Hackman, and that's it.
I figured I couldn't give the Gene Hackman
Yeah,
the
of
question.
course.
So
yeah,
all right,
even I knew that.
question number 2. What former television co-host composed Round Ball Rock that was used for the NBA on NBC from 1990 until 2002?
You're gonna kill me. Just give the Dennis Hopper, and now I can't think of this guy's name. Oh, jeez. Are you guys locked in?
No.
Do you guys even know the song that or what he's talking about?
I do.
I know the song. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I got it. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Oh, I should have shut up. That's what I shouldn't have said anything. I had it in my head. I wanted to sing it.
I didn't know we were playing Name That.
Sing it.
All right, so New York Sucks, you've got yours, so they can.
Yeah, we're locked in. Yeah. They go ahead for it.
Damn it. Okay.
Thank you.
So he's the co-host of, I think it was Entertainment Tonight, wasn't he? And Mason, so he was. I don't have it. I can't pull it.
So North Meets South is going to tap again.
This is rough.
All right.
Oh my God!
New York
that was.
Sucks.
Thank you so much for singing. Or I don't know. Is that singing? I don't know.
Sure.
But it's Intelligence for Your Life with John Tesh.
John Tesh.
John Tesh is the correct answer.
Great pull.
I had nothing until you said did that. I had nothing.
Yeah, no. Both of our minds went to Ahmad Rashad.
Yeah.
Yeah, initially I was thinking Ahmad Rashad too.
I'm like, I don't think he composed music though.
Maybe he dabbled a little bit. We don't know.
Right.
A nice assist, Matt. That was very nice of you.
You're welcome.
It was a standard Brett Favre interception right there.
Yeah. So true.
All right. Question 3. In Major League, what league does Ricky Vaughn say he has been playing in before joining the Indians?
We're locked in. I know this one.
I literally just watched this movie not too long ago. So I'm glad you got this one because I do not remember that part.
You guys locked in?
They are locked in. Yeah.
That's it.
It's been a while since I've seen this. I was really hoping it was a Willie Mays Hayes question when he said Major League. I would have felt better about that. He was kind of a goofball. He probably said something sarcastically or jokingly would be my guess.
My only guess would be corrections.
Bush League. I don't know.
Yeah, I have not seen that movie
it's been quite some time for me.
Which is odd because I just probably within the last month saw Major League 2, which no one should ever watch after seeing it once.
Yeah, I'm good with going with the correctional league or.
All right, yeah, let's go with that. We'll lock in with corrections league or correctional league.
Okay, Matt, North versus South, or Mason, whichever.
He played for the California Penal League.
While you were on the right track, New York Sucks. Unfortunately, California Penal is the correct answer, so I'm not going to be able to award you guys points for that one.
That is understandable.
Okay, moving on to question 4. What entrance song was used by Mariano Rivera at Yankee Stadium?
I can lock in. Yeah, I can lock in.
This is Team New York, I mean.
We're locked in, too. I know.
Come on.
Oh, no. Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't turn that around again.
Do you know what, Mason?
I'm pretty sure, but want to make sure you type it. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
You can say it.
All right, North meets South. What you got?
It is Enter Sandman.
How about you guys? New York Sucks.
Is correct.
Enter Sandman by Metallica. Correct.
I thought he hum it for us, but I guess with that now. All right.
All right. The last question of the halftime show. Margot Robbie portrays America's most infamous figure skater in what movie?
We're locked in.
What, Eric?
We're good. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, New York Sucks. Why don't you guys go first?
Go ahead, Eric.
Right, you good with that?
That's it.
Okay, yeah, we're locked in with I, Tanya.
North meets South.
We also said I, Tanya.
You are both correct. See, not all my questions go too far back. All right, so heading into the third quarter, it is still a close game. New York Sucks currently has 200 points, and North meets South is ahead with 230 points. All right, today's third quarter will be David v. Goliath. This round will consist of 5 pairs of questions, one easier David, and one harder, Goliath. After hearing both questions, each team will pick one of the two questions to answer, either David or Goliath. Each David question is worth 20 points, and each Goliath question is worth 50 points. So you're just going to pick the easier one or the harder one and answer that one.
Got it.
Wow.
So, and you get to hear both questions. Question 1, David. Who defeated Mike Tyson to end his 37-fight undefeated streak in 1990? Question 1, Goliath. Who was the first modern heavyweight boxing champion in 1885?
On this, Eric.
I'm 100% sure of
Yeah,
the
let's go
first
David.
question.
Yep,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah,
We'll go
let's
David on this one.
play it safe.
Okay, so New York Sox is locking in with a David answer. So North meets South.
Yeah, we know the David answer, right, Mason?
Yep, I agree on that.
We'll go with the David.
Okay, so you're both locking in with the David. So North meets South. What is your answer for who defeated Mike Tyson?
Buster Douglas.
New York Sox.
Yep, we went with Buster Douglas.
James Buster Douglas. From the Goliath, who was the first modern heavyweight boxing champion in 1885? The answer is John L. Sullivan. Question 2, David. Who has won the most PGA major championships? Question 2, Goliath. Who has won the most LPGA major championships?
Go with Goliath on that one, Eric.
If you want to, I'm not positive on it, but I like the.
Yeah, I let's do it.
It would it'd be my only guess.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna lock in with Goliath.
New York
hold
Sox
on.
is locking in with Goliath.
They're locked in?
Yep.
I guess we should just David, just because
Yeah.
we're confident that we'll at least get the points for that.
Okay, we'll go with David.
All right, so North meets South. What is your answer to the PGA major championships?
That is Jack Nicklaus.
Jack Nicklaus is correct. New York sucks.
So
What is your answer for the LPGA major championships?
I feel like our answer is wrong, but right at the same time. But I think we went with Annika Sorenstam.
Unfortunately, Annika Sorenstam is not the correct answer. I do believe she is second all-time. The all-time leader is Patty Berg.
Patty Berg, yeah.
With 15
glad we
majors
didn't go. Yeah.
from 1937 to 1958. All right, moving on to question 3. David, what singer threw out one of the worst ceremonial pitches in 2013? I'm pretty sure that the Rays won't be calling her again to do so. Maybe.
We can lock in.
Question 3, Goliath. Who was the first president to throw out a ceremonial first pitch?
We're going to go with the Goliath.
All right, so they're locking in an answer for Goliath. So New York sucks. You've got your choice still.
I heard this recently. I literally heard this like, oh my God.
Eric, I'm thinking if they go Goliath and they're not positive, they may get it wrong. This might be a chance for us to just cut the deficit.
No, but I got a 50-50 shot on this.
Okay.
Like U.S. presidents is like a
Well,
thing for me. So
they're locked in, so we can discuss it.
All right, so
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Yep, we're gonna lock in with William Howard Taft then.
Yeah.
All right, so you're locking in Goliath with Taft.
Yeah.
All right, North meets South. What do you guys have for the Goliath?
I think we're both sure. We're both about 70% sure it was Taft.
So you're locking in with Taft?
Taft,
as
yep.
well? The correct answer is William Howard Taft.
Nice job, Eric.
And since Taft, only one president has not thrown out a ceremonial first pitch, and that was Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Busy building houses.
Yeah.
David, what singer threw out one of the worst ceremonial first pitches in 2013? I'm pretty sure that the Rays won't be calling her again to do so. Maybe. The answer, Carly Rae Jepsen. All right, moving on to question 4. David, what country boycotted the 1980 Summer Olympics? Question 4, Goliath. What 2 Winter Olympic competitions actually debuted as part of the Summer Olympics prior to the advent of the Winter Olympics in 1924?
Yeah, I don't think even if we come up with two sports where it might be, I don't think it's worth going for Goliath. So I think we should go for the David. What do you think, Mason?
I agree. I have one kind of that could be, but I don't have a good
Yeah,
second.
I mean, it's got to be something that doesn't involve snow, right? So
North meets South, you guys are locking in a
yeah,
David answer?
yes.
Yeah, we're going David. So.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are both locking in with David. So New York
Yeah.
sucks. What do you got for your David answer?
80 Summer Olympics were boycotted by the U.S.
And North meets South?
That is what we have as well.
Correct. The United States boycotted to protest the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. Goliath. The answer? Figure skating and hockey. All right, moving on to the last question of the third quarter. Question 5, David. Who is the only athlete to hit a Major League Baseball home run and score an NFL touchdown in the same week? Question 5, Goliath. Who caught Brett Favre's first regular season pass completion when he was playing for the Falcons in 1991?
I'm good with Goliath.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do it. All right,
You guys are locking in
We're
Goliath?
locking with Goliath.
All right, so North meets South.
Yep, we'll go with Goliath also.
So you're locking in your Goliath, so North meets South. What's your answer?
We're going to say
himself.
You're saying Brett Favre is who caught his first pass. All right. How about New York sucks?
That's what I have we have as well, is he completed a pass to himself.
Yeah, I remember that.
The correct answer is Brett Favre.
Mm-hmm.
His first attempt was deflected by a defender, and he caught it for a 7-yard loss.
He actually said on an interview once that was his favorite receiver he's ever thrown to. So.
David, who was the only athlete to hit a Major League Baseball home run and score an NFL touchdown in the same week? The answer, Deion Sanders. Okay, so after the third quarter, North meets South is putting a little more distance between them and New York sucks. North meets South has 390. New York sucks has 340. And we are moving. That brings us to the fourth quarter, our final round known as Put Your Fours Up. This round consists of 5 categorized questions that teams will wager up to 100 points each, not to exceed their current point total. So your categories for today are as follows. Question 1, NBA Finals MVPs. Question 2, Baseball Brothers. Question 3, Wimbledon winners. Question 4, NFL records. Question 5, MLS Cup titles.
Now, this is cumulative, right, Josh? Like, we can't go over.
Correct. You cannot wager more than 340 points.
Okay.
You can wager it all. You can wager none of it. That's up to you. And no one question can you go over 100. Okay. Now that the wagers are in, on to the questions. Question number 1. Who is the only MVP of an NBA Finals to be on the losing side?
All right, I say we go with that. We can lock in.
All right, so
that one
New York sucks is locked in. So North meets South. You guys can talk.
Does that one? Is that one?
Bell.
What's that?
That rings a bell. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think when he would have lost. That would have been
83.
Yeah.
For some reason, pops in my brain.
I was trying to. I knew it was gonna be one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Like I typed to him, I knew that LeBron was considered it when he almost put up a triple-double, and then he didn't get it recently.
Yeah. So should we go with that one?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that seems plausible.
We'll lock in.
All right, so North meets South. What is your answer, and what did you wager?
We wagered 40 on this one, and our answer is Dr. J.
Okay. How about New York sucks?
All right. I believe we wagered 100 on this one.
Yep.
And I know it wasn't recent, like in my lifetime. So I was pretty comfortable with Jerry West.
Jerry West is the correct answer.
Ah, damn
Good
it.
pull.
Yeah, good pull.
He won the first MVP in 1969 as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers, who lost to the Boston Celtics.
Great pull. Yeah, I knew it was prior to the 80s.
And for LeBron, they were talking about that he could have if they hadn't end up winning that year, because I think it was the year that they ended up winning Game 7 against Golden State. And if they had lost, many thought he probably was still deserving of the MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2 in Baseball Brothers. What were the names of Joe DiMaggio's 2 baseball-playing brothers?
Don't know, but I have a guess.
I know that one for sure.
Okay.
Those are 100% guests. I have no idea if those are even close, Mason. So I'm just thinking of
The
names.
second one actually came into my head, but I don't think it's. I'm not even sure about that.
Yep, I'm gonna write
So
down
North meets South.
negative right now. So here we
So
go.
you guys are locking in your answer?
Yes.
So New York sucks. You guys can talk it out.
So, what we're talking is,
I'm positive on the first one because I
Yeah.
did the question on it not too long ago.
so I mean, like you said, I mean, it's probably gonna be a very Italian name. So,
You're right.
Like I like Sal. I like
The ones that stand out to me are Vince. Yeah, that just sounds like, but maybe that was like a movie character. But Vince DiMaggio sounds good, doesn't it?
It does, but yeah.
It's kind of it's a crapshoot at this point. I mean,
So Vincent DiMaggio. Does that sound
yeah.
okay? Let's go with that then.
You guys are locking in with what 2 answers?
We're going to lock in with Vincent and Dom DiMaggio.
Okay. And North meets South. What do you guys have?
We just said Michael and Robert, but yeah, Dom is 100%.
Dom is definitely one of them. I just don't know the other one.
His 2 brothers are Dom and Vincent DiMaggio. Very nice.
That's awesome.
Jeez. You guys are killing it.
I'm back, kids.
Okay, moving on to question 3.
Wait, now how much did they bet on that one?
Oh, yeah. How much
50.
did you guys
Sorry.
bet?
50.
We
50.
bet 50.
Yeah, you guys both bet 50 on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving on to question 3 in Wimbledon winners. Who did Martina Navratilova defeat to win her first Wimbledon championship in 1978? North meets South, you guys are locking in?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, so New York sucks, you guys can talk it out.
All right, Eric. I don't remember her ever facing Billie Jean King.
I don't anything.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure she faced off against Chris Evert a lot.
Okay.
We'll lock in with we're gonna lock in with Chris Evert.
Chris Evert, okay, and
I think we wagered 25.
25.
Okay, and North meets South.
Well, this is the first name that popped in my head, and we kind of agreed on this. We didn't bet anything on this one because we had no idea about this category. But we went with Virginia Wade.
Okay, Virginia Wade. Well, New York sucks is starting to turn out to not suck so much. The correct answer is Chris Evert.
What? I
Nice
thought she was
work.
later.
Nice
That's
work.
crazy.
So, Martina Navratilova also beat Everett each of the other 4 times they played in Wimbledon finals.
I knew they
Wow.
faced each other a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, they started right around the same time.
Yeah, they were like it was like the Federer versus Roddick of,
Yep.
of that era.
It just, for
I-
Wimbledon, Martina just owned her for Wimbledon.
I only know that name because of the that Jim Rome interview with Jim Everett.
right.
Only reason I know that name.
So, NFL records. So, question 4. Who holds the NFL record for most rushing yards in a single game with 296 yards?
I got that.
I know it too.
So, New York Sucks is locked in?
We can lock in. Yeah.
Okay. So, North meets South. You guys are locking in with?
Actually, former Saint for a very brief time, Adrian Peterson.
Okay. And how much did you guys wager on that one?
That was 80 points.
All right. And how about New York Sucks?
All right. So we wagered 100 points, and we went with Adrian Peterson.
The correct answer is Matt's favorite football player of all time, Adrian Peterson. He set the record in 2007 in a game versus the San Diego Chargers. He bested Jamal Lewis's previous record from 2003 by 1 yard. All right, moving on to the last question. Question 5 in MLS Cup titles. Which MLS team is 0 for 5 in MLS Cup finals, losing most recently in 2014 to the Los Angeles Galaxy? 0 for 5. North meets South. Are you guys locking one in?
We're locked in with whatever Mason's got.
All right. So New York sucks. You guys can talk it out.
Let's just go with Timbers because that's the one you named first.
Sure.
All right. So you guys are going with the Timbers?
Yep.
That is correct.
And how much did you guys wager?
25.
All right. North meets South. What did you guys come up with?
Well, we decided to pick a random name from the ones that I listed. And we ended up going with the Chicago Fire.
The Chicago Fire. Unfortunately, neither of those are correct answers. The New England Revolution.
Okay.
They have lost 3 times to the Galaxy and twice to the Houston Dynamo. At least one sport they don't win championships in.
Yeah, I would have picked a Buffalo team, but they don't have a soccer MLS team. So.
What did you guys bid on that?
0.
Oh, okay.
That's why we didn't care.
Actually, you guys bid 50 on that one. The game has come to an end, and here are the final scores. North meets South finishes with 380 points, and our clipboard captains of the game, who are receiving the coveted Chase Daniels Award with 565 points, is New York Sucks.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Woo!
Yeah, you took 4 out of 5, and you risked pretty big on many of those.
We did exactly what we said we had to do, Eric, going in the final round was just go for broke because we knew we were down. So
yeah, you did it right, man. That's great. Congratulations, guys.
We just got lucky with Vince DiMaggio. I knew it sounded familiar.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
And I knew Chris Everett. I mean, that was big. So no, just good game, guys, and thanks.
Yeah, good game, a lot of fun. No, this is what we wanted, and I feel like it couldn't have went better for the first shot.
Wonderful. Well, thank you all for listening. Until next time, we'll keep the bench warm.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes.
Into deep left center for Mitchell. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
That great music you're listening to is by Justin Nozick. Thanks to him for producing that music for us. You've been listening to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. Make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We are at BenchwarmersTP.